well, we will start off with your story. You know, everybody knows you're from Hoover, but, you know, whereabouts did you grow up and what was it like for you?
Man, I grew up on Hoover Street. You know what I'm saying? My childhood street is 98th Street, between Vermont and Hoover. You know, I'm saying at an early age, you know what I'm saying, I moved out here from Louisiana, Mississippi, back and forth. And then, I'm saying, as a childhood, I went to Bret Hart School. You know what I'm saying? Started gang banging with the rest of the fellas around about that time. I ended up being involved in a gang-related shooting when I was in junior high. So my mom sent me to Louisiana. You know what I'm saying, with my folks out there.
Well, rewind it a little bit, man. How old were you when you jumped off the porch? And
man, like my brother got killed when I was 10, right? So I've been chasing behind it since then, but I got my official put on like in junior high school, Bret Hart, somewhere around there, like the 80s, 86, 87, somewhere around there. You know what I'm saying? But I've been claiming this shit my whole life. I actually kind of barged my way in because my brother was before me, you know what I'm saying? He got killed in a drive-by shooting. So all these homeboys, they was like, hell no, you know what I'm saying? Your mama gonna kill us. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I want it to be, so, you know what I mean?
what was it like in the 80s, man? That was some wild times. That's like Colors comes out.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was in Louisiana at that time. You know what I'm saying? I had kind of like got in some trouble in junior high school involving a gun and some shooting. And my mom sent me to Toulouse, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? And that's about the time Colors came out. And I was the first gang member they ever seen. They named me LA SAG. You know what I'm saying? So I actually participated in the whole little, bring the gang culture to Toulouse, Louisiana on gang. I was like 13, 7th, 8th grade. Yeah.
What was your put on like?
I put on, well, see, I told you I had a brother before me, right? And his people that was in his peers, they didn't like me. So one day I was coming home from school, and I'll never forget it. I was coming on 99th, and his name Poop, he rest in peace now. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like my brother. So he sicked the homie Bam and Baby Day on me in the homie front yard. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty much a put on right there.
Okay.
No.
Okay, now, you know, how does that affect you growing up? You're only 10 years old and your brother gets killed. That's
well, man, I mean,
thing.
shit, like that was like, it changed my whole family. Like it changed my whole family dynamics. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother was like the hero of the whole neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we came from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? My mom came out here, you know what I'm saying, and got her cosmetology license. You know what I'm saying? So she had a little hair shop. So the whole family had jerry curls. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? He was like the centerpiece of our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, his death affected me, you know what I'm saying, tremendously. You know what I'm saying, back then, you know, there wasn't no such thing as therapy. You know what I'm saying? So each one of my family members, we pretty much was left to deal with that, you know what I'm saying, on our own.
How old were you when you first seen like your first extreme violent situation?
Shit, like, I mean, I'm off of Figueroa, so I mean, like, we always seen shit like that, dead bodies and shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, that's growing up in the side, you know, that's what's gonna happen, like.
And at this time, Hoovers are still Crips or are Crips at the time?
Yes. Like, yes, that's a whole big old situation. I don't see if you see it on the internet already about the Hoover Crips and all that stuff. Yes, the Crips, that's what I actually got jumped on, Hoover Crip. No.
Okay, now how did things start to go left where you guys wanted to leave the Crips?
Well, I mean, it was a series of events. Like, we kind of like always had a love-hate relationship with certain different Crip sets, you know what I mean? So like around like 89, 90, the older homies, you know what I'm saying? We were already pushing CK, BK, OK already, you know what I'm saying? So it came about that the criminals came about. I'm saying that derived from somewhere, I guess in jail somewhere, but we was already was saying we were CK, so all the younger generations, we just adopted that. Like instead of the Crip, we saying Crim.
Okay. I mean, how did so it happened at the late 80s, early 90s?
Yeah.
When all that happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, at that time it was like the height of you know what I'm saying, gang banging. Like literally. Like I think I was like in the 9th grade. I just came back from Louisiana. I was going to John Muir at the time, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was gang banging in real life. Like the 5'7", that's when they just turned 60s. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like a whole little situation going on, you know?
So you moved back around that time, and what's it like for you when you moved back?
Man, it was kind of like my mom had moved me from, you know what I'm saying, my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, to H.A. Gangsterhood. I moved on 71st and Budlong. So, you know what I'm saying, that was her way of trying to get me away from all the gang violence and, you know what I'm saying, my brother friends and my homies and things like that. So, you know what I'm saying, like when I got back in the 90s, like I had to kind of like catch up on things. I mean, like, cause like it was moving fast. Like this is the height of gangbanging season. You know what I'm saying? I was like in ninth grade, you know what I'm saying? I was going to John Muir. I was banging with the nigga Baby Crip Cow, which is Archie, you know what I'm saying, the Devil, and all them dudes. You know what I'm saying? I went to school with them. You know what I'm saying? See, it's different now because we used to have to go to school with our enemies. You know what I'm saying? So your enemy gonna know you. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? I went through the whole little situation with that. And John Muir was kind of crazy because, like, on the 60th side, you had the Brims. And then on this side, you had the 5.7s and the 5.8, which turned into 60s. So I'm going to school there. So we got to, either way we go to school, we got to go to school and walk through their hood, either way. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time I ever seen, you know what I'm saying, the Bloods and Crips team up. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you know what I'm saying, we used to catch the bus and the Brims and the Menlos used to be waiting on us at the bus stop together. Oh, yeah, God.
Do you remember your first fight with the 60?
Yeah, I actually do. It was Duke. Rest in peace, Duke. Duke and John Muir. You know what I'm saying, they had Duke and I believe, Crip Cow, Archie, they checked in. You know what I'm saying? But I had classes with Archie. But me and the nigga Duke, we never really got along. You know what I'm saying? So that was probably my first fight with a 60.
How did it happen? Can you take me through it?
Basically, like, you know what I'm saying, they was at our school. Like, we considered that our school. You know what I'm saying? They usually go to Fauché, one of them schools up there. So a couple of homies, it's like, yeah, they up here. Some of them up here. You know what I'm saying? And we seen him. So the homie sweated Archie, you know what I'm saying, which is Baby Crip Cow. You know what I'm saying? They started fighting. So then me and Duke started fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then, you know what I'm saying, like my arch enemy was M-Rock from 6'1" Brim. Every time we seen each other, that thought he was so hard. Every time we seen each other, he tried to get at me. Oh.